Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a new video for you guys, and in today's video I am going to go through my weight loss journey. So if you guys are interested in how I lost a few pounds, then please stay tuned and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and Twitter. Turn on your post notifications. Follow me on TikTok at KissedByKen1, and let's get right into the video. Okay, so early this week I posted a reels of my transformation from last year to this year. I've been very open with you guys about my weight gain in the past like 2 years. So you guys know that I gained a few pounds, a lot of pounds. And you guys really showed out as far as support on Instagram. So I thank you guys so much for all of that support because it meant a lot. It means a lot. I'm still getting a lot of great feedback from it, and I didn't do it to get feedback. I did it to just kind of be raw and have that moment online because I feel like I'm not really that person and I need to be, because there's a lot of people that just look up to me. I'm gonna not ramble and I'm gonna try to get to the gist of what I have to say. I did take a couple of notes to kind of keep me on track. I'm not gonna go too in depth on how I gained the weight and where my headspace was at and my actual like journey in that way. This video is really more so about how I lost the weight. So the only thing I will say about my journey as far as my weight gain is that I was not good mentally, and that transferred into physically. So because I wasn't good, I was eating a lot, and not even that, I was drinking a lot, and it just wasn't good. That's the only thing I'm gonna say, because cutting alcohol is one of the things that helped me lose weight. I did not cut it completely. I still have my drinks here and there, but I did completely change my habits with alcohol, because I think last year, January, when I was filming like every day and stuff, I literally drank every single day. And that's just as raw as I can possibly get. I wasn't struggling as far as like I was addicted to it. I knew where I was at. I was just coping in that way. And when I drink alcohol, I get hungry. So yeah, you guys can kind of see how that trickled down. But again, if you guys want a more in-depth video about how my journey was then and how like that kind of journey, then just let me know in the comments down below and I'll get that to you guys, because I think it could be inspirational or motivational in some ways when you listen to how people kind of like take themselves out of the rut and stuff. Diet and exercise is really how to lose weight. I know that sometimes when we are trying to lose weight, we want this magical thing to help us. We want just like a quick boost to get us there, and we don't want to work out and we don't want to eat better. But really, that is the key to losing weight, is like you have to get better, eat healthier with food, and also work out. So I changed my food habits a lot. I used to binge eat. If I were drinking alcohol, I'll binge eat. I don't know why, I just get hungry when I'm drinking. I was just eating. Like, I did not have any kind of limitations. So all the junk food, everything, I just did not care. So I definitely now eat with intention, and I'll get more into food later because there's something that I did specifically recently, and I'm kind of still in that right now, and that's pretty much was my boost, and it has to do with food. But food, and I also started working out. So if you guys have seen the video from March that I did, I'll probably insert it into this video in case you guys don't follow me on Instagram or whatever. You come across this video and don't know who the hell I am. But in March of last year, I think that's when I started working out. It was not consistent at all. I think I was working out whenever I kind of like had the feeling to, which was not very often. I think I kind of started with once a week, and then I built up from there. I'm also a strong believer that if you work out, you're good. So I didn't like change everything all at once. I started to limit some things, and then I really just worked out. What I want you guys to just take away from the working out kind of aspect is that you guys really have to just start. Like, start somewhere. Start once a week if you can. I know that a lot of like health coaches and fitness coaches and stuff like that will tell you like that's not enough. The doctors might even tell you like that's not enough, that's considered like light exercise. But it really does not matter if you don't have the motivation to do it at all. Something is better than nothing. So just start and go from there. Once you start, you're gonna start holding yourself accountable. Like you have to get it done like at least once a week. And then you can add a day. Once you feel solid on the once a week, add a day, twice a week, 3 times a week, until you're satisfied with, okay, I'm good with working out this many times a day. So for the workouts, I did a lot of workouts from YouTube. Actually, most of my workouts were from YouTube. I did a lot of dance workouts. I did Blogilates, her channel on here. I've mentioned her plenty of times before, but she does Pilates. And no, it's not because Lori Harvey said to do Pilates. I've literally been following and doing her workouts for years. And I think she has so many great beginners workouts that I think is really, really beneficial. And she's really thorough. I like her energy. It works for me. The dance workouts that I did were from Mad Fit. That's her channel name here. Also, I will link all of their channels in the description box below because they really got me through it. Mad Fit is bomb. Like her dance workouts are so freaking fun. And honestly, in the beginning, that's what I had to do. Like in March, that's what I started. Well, March of last year. That's what I started doing, were dance workouts, because that's what got me motivated to want to do it. I knew that I wanted to dance to Ariana Grande today or Justin Bieber, and I knew that would get me in a good mood. And I would still be burning some calories and get my body moving, which is what I was not doing for like months before that. So do something, like find the workout that is going to just make you feel motivated to want to do it. Because if you don't want to work out, you're definitely not going to want to work out if you're not liking the workout that you do. Like you have to get there first. And then once you feel solid enough, then you can add like the crunches and the push-ups and the stuff that you really don't want to do, because you already have that momentum from the dance workouts, from something like a lot of people start with Zumba. Just do something that you really, really, really enjoy. Another thing that I did was kickboxing. I do not remember her name, but I will link her channel down below as well, because I only did like one kickboxing workout from her, and it was a cardio low impact kickboxing workout, and I love it. It lets out so much emotion, and like I really, really enjoy doing kickboxing as well. So those are the 3 workouts that I really kind of did. If I was working out on my own and wanted to get a quick workout, I would do like little things to kind of do like some toning up. I have like some weights and stuff, like just like the regular stuff, like the boring stuff is what I did on my own. But for the most part, if I was getting cardio, which cardio is the best thing to do if you want to lose weight, this is what I was doing to get my workouts in, is all of these cardio. All of these are cardio. I also drank a lot more water. As you guys, they said I was just drinking water. I drink a lot of water, and for some reason it helps to put it in a cup that you actually like. Instead of just a regular boring like glass, I like to put it in here because I also can keep track of how much water I drink better with this, and it just feels better. It feels like I'm actually drinking coffee or something, because this is where I would usually put my coffee or chai tea. So I told you guys I was going to talk about food later, and now we're up to the food part. So I spoke about working out already, and now we're up to the diet part. As far as diet, as I spoke already before, cutting out alcohol, and then the certain types of food really did help. No junk food. I tried to stay away from fast food as much as I could. If I were eating out, I would try to get a salad from somewhere instead of getting like Chick-fil-A, which I love Chick-fil-A, or something like that. I would just really be mindful of that. And the biggest thing that helped, which is something that I've talked about on my channel before, a vegan alkaline diet. And I spoke about this before. My family and I, well, a few of us do the Dr. Sebi diet. It's not really, I don't like to call it a diet because it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. So we just do it for a little bit. We eat this way for a little bit, and it is basically like a vegan alkaline diet. So in the past we've done it, and now we do it because it helps clean out your body. Like I honestly feel like the vegan alkaline diet is like the best diet to have, because you're just eating all like natural foods all you're eating are natural foods, things that actually came from the earth. Nothing is processed. Everything is just straight from the earth, and it's delicious and it's good for your body. Honestly, that also helps you shed a lot of weight as well, because you're cleaning out your body and all the toxins, and yeah, it just helps you shed weight. I had to change my battery and my memory card. So because you're not intaking as much calories as you were before, with the vegan alkaline diet, it's easier to lose weight, because if you work out, you're definitely going to burn more calories than you're eating. And that takes me to my next point, which is calorie deficits do work. I personally do not count calories. I just think that's just too much work. And not to say that I'm not dedicated to losing weight or anything, because I still did it and I didn't have to really like count my calories. I just feel like I do not want to be that invested into food and stuff. Like, I personally feel that mentally that just wouldn't be great for me, and I think that for a lot of people that wouldn't be great. That's just too much. But I do know that if you eat less of whatever, then obviously, and you work out, it's going to help you lose weight, because your body is going to start burning the fat that is extra. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to really explain what I'm trying to say. Basically, besides all the fancy words, like we don't have to say calorie deficit, just eat less and work out is going to help you. That's what's going to help you lose weight. So any chance you get, like if you can walk somewhere, walk. If you can just do like a quick 20 squats, do that. Like, burn calories throughout the day as much as you can. If you can take the stairs instead of taking an elevator or an escalator, do that. Like, any little thing is something that will start getting you into the mindset of being intentional about what you're eating and how you're working out and how much you're working out, rather than feeling like, oh, I'm just not thinking about these things. Like, those little things will be bigger down the line, because it's going to get you in the headspace of, yeah, I have to do this because I'm focused on like losing weight and whatever. I want to leave this video off with saying, like, the biggest game changer for me, and I feel like it would be for a lot of people as well, because there's so much noise and everything around losing weight or being a certain weight. There's a bunch of body shaming. Obviously, social media does not help with us comparing ourselves to how other people look and stuff like that. The biggest game changer is to just not be tough on myself. In the past, I used to think that if I didn't get a good workout in, like if I was not sweating, it was just not good. Like, I did not really work out. But I started switching my mindset into thinking, like, even last night I did this. I did not do anything yesterday because my body was sore from the workout that I did 2 days ago. So at nighttime, I was like, no, I just have to get some sit-ups in, and that still counts. I still worked out. That still counts as something. And that's all you have to like tell yourself, is not to be too hard on yourself and just really like just get something done. And as long as you bite away and chip away at that every single day, you're going to start being more open to actually dedicating more time to it. If you work on yourself from the inside out, I think it's the best way to take on weight loss, and honestly anything. But since we're talking about weight loss, you have to like treat your mind sometimes as like how you would treat like a child, because the mind is like basically like your inner child telling you, like, anything that you are failing with or anything that you are struggling with is really like your inner child trying to like pull you down because of all the shit that you've been through. So honestly, that's the biggest takeaway that I hope you can have from this video, is to not be hard on yourself and to just start somewhere. If you start from the outside in, you can lose the outside in. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you gain a few pounds, you're gonna feel horrible, but you won't lose your resilience, your will, and your power. So definitely work on those 3 things and it'll get you there. And that's basically what I'm gonna end the video off on. I gave you everything that I've literally done. Like, I've given you everything. I will say that last year, at the end of the year, I don't know how much I weighed at the end of the year, but in March, I don't know how much I weighed. I know I weighed more than I did in June. In June, I went to the doctor and I weighed 175. Keep in mind that I am 4'11", and that's crazy for me. Granted, to a lot of people, it goes in the right places or whatever, and a little belly, which I don't feel like it was little, is not bad, but for me, that was freaking bad. That's like the most I've ever weighed, and I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure I was like 180 something, because in March, like I lost weight from March to June, and June is when I weighed myself. So I was about that weight. I was 175 when I weighed myself last June. And to this June, I just weighed myself earlier this week and I was 151. I don't have a weight goal per se. I'm pretty good with how I look now. I'm just toning up. That's why I try not to focus so much on the scale, because it measures differently when you are building up muscle. I lost about 25 pounds or so. I think I lost a lot more from when I was at my really biggest, but I don't know what that was. Thank God. But thank you guys so much again for the support. I hope this video helped you. I can create a lot more videos on whatever. Like, if you guys have questions, let me know in the comments down below, and I can do like a Q&A for my weight loss journey. But honestly, there's no magic spell. There's no magic to it. You have to work out and you have to eat better. And the small changes is what's going to lead to the big changes. Just remember that. Like, using lime on your salad instead of like the salad dressing, it's a big change. So anyways, I'm gonna go before I keep rambling. I think this video is gonna be freaking long. But thank you guys again for all the support. I wish you guys the best on you guys' journey. And I will be back with another video soon. I'm not saying bye. That sounds like I'm saying bye. One more thing I forgot to say. A lot of the weight that I lost did happen in the past few months because it's when I was mostly dedicated as well. That's why I said I don't know how much I weighed at the end of the year. But I think most of the weight that I lost was like this year, because I think I was still pretty big at the end of last year. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Okay, yeah. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and Twitter. Turn on your post notifications. Follow me on TikTok, KissedByKen1. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Too much pain up in this blunt, can't put it in rotation. Number bitches try to front, but them little bitches basic. If my opposition's front, just know them niggas fake. I get money, I can't fund life, cause these bitches be playing. Too much pain up in this blunt, can't put it in rotation. Number bitches try to front, but them little bitches basic. If my opposition's front, just know them niggas fake. I get money, I can't fund life, cause these bitches be playing. They don't want you to win, they want you to lose. Gotta keep it quiet when you bustin' your moves, feelin' got me aching.